Right, today we got the last two matches before the World Cup break, and we also check in with the other reality with my man on the spot over there, Placey McPlaceholder. Let's go play a couple of games, and then we'll commune with an alternate reality. G'day there, gang. Welcome back to One Team, Three Ways. I'm Wales, but most people call me Wally. Today, we're going to take on Stoke from up the road, and then a lot further up the road, we're going to take on Sunderland. How have we been going in the league? Well, we've kind of been going all right, I guess. Since we last came to you, we have been on a reasonable form, but we lost 2 games here, and I thought it was going to be the start of something bad. As you can see, I have been toying around with changing the formation, and I've actually gone ahead and done it, and we're now playing a 4-2-4 wide. I think that much better suits the attacking players on our team, and it gives me a spot for Plaheta, but it also means that I can't play Plaheta and Longello, and perhaps I need to sit Hannibal out or Bielik out or one of those other guys. It's actually looking like Dion Sanderson more than anything at this stage, because we had a few interesting ones. I mean, we had a frat match here where George Friend scored 2 goals, for God's sake. So all of the squad is getting used. We have had some horrendous fatigue issues. We're just going to have a quick look at the league table. That leaves us 3rd on that table there, but there's a bit of a gap developing to Middlesbrough at the top there. We did lose to Hull, which was unfortunate, but you know what? There's still plenty of time to chase them down. So as I mentioned, selection-wise, fatigue is getting a little bit of the better of us here, and also a few injuries. We've got Jordan James out for a while here. He is out for 3 to 4 months with a damaged Achilles tendon, which is really bad for him because, I mean, ignore those there. He was on a reasonably good run of form before that and was getting plenty of match time. So that's him out. And at 18 years old, that is crucial for his development. Lucky this is potentially not a long-term save. Otherwise, that's the sort of stuff that ruins wonder kids. We also have the aforementioned Longello. He's just come back from injury and is a ways away from match fitness. But Plaheta's knackered, so we're giving him a rest today. Harley Dean's knackered, so we're giving him a rest today. He's been very good since coming back to the side, Harley Dean. And Jonathan Lecco. Again, Lecco hurts himself, and, well, we can't fit him in the team because he's hurt. We really need him. We're giving youngster Frank Tatum a try here, son of long-time Birmingham Mail and Blues employee Colin Tatum. So we're going to give him a run. He's probably There's him and Kayla on the bench. I just wanted to give Tatum a run because long Blues links with Tatum. Any Blues fan watching this will understand there. So we go into today's match with the 4-2-4. As I said earlier, with Ruddy in the goal, the back 4 is Friend, who has pushed out either Trusty or Longello there for the moment. Trusty, Roberts, and Collan as the back 4. Bielik and Bakuna in the middle of the park. Now, Janino Bakuna's form come back since I've been playing in the Mazzala position there. So we're going to give him another run there. We actually will, though, swap these 2 around because I really like... Now, shout out to Daljit, Buster Net. You guys know how much I love watching Buster Net's videos and that sort of stuff. Anyway, Buster Net put on a tweet. Have a go at the inside forward, a Mazzala combination. Guess what? Turns out the old man knows what he's talking about. And it is actually quite good. I had some really good interactions with Chong playing as an inside forward, and this time with Bakuna. So this time we're going to run Bakuna out here, and we're going to see if we can bring Jordan Graham back into the fold of things a bit. He's been getting a fair bit of match time, but no form. Hogan and Danny up front. Hogan's probably going to get a half, though, because of his fatigue. As you can see there, Deanie's form's dropped off a little bit. Still 11 goals, but Colonel Hogan scored 4 in a match recently. So it is really Hogan's heroes at the moment here at the club. So let's get into the match, shall we? And let's show these lads what we're about. Now, Stoke, 21st on the ladder, I think. So not particularly high up. So we are expecting to win this match. I've had a little bit of problems with the players not liking the lineup. They seem to have got very used to playing that very defensive lineup that we were playing. But I think, especially against these lower sides, we need to do this. We need to do this. We can't just we're just going to hit whatever there. We really need to do something about getting results against these lower clubs down the ladder. As you saw that we had problems with Coventry in the last episode. So we're going to take it to these guys early and see if we can generate ourselves a win here. Rightio, and the first highlights for Sunderland, unfortunately, they go long, and yeah, it's about to say you're very offside there, Gale. Gale, who was linked with Birmingham at the start of the year. Everyone was linked with freaking Birmingham at the start of the year. No one wants to play us to see is Colonel Hogan. That is exactly the sort of ball that Chong was playing, and that's why I've preferred Hannibal out there to Graham. That is, look at this through ball from Hannibal again, guys. Oh my word, what is this through ball? So Ginny and Bakuna involved here. Deeney sets a lovely one out to Hannibal himself, and Hannibal just finds the seam. And Colonel Hogan just runs through, and, well, we're 2 minutes, 20 seconds into the game here, and Colonel Hogan and Hannibal have got us off the mark. So this is the sort of play is why I've gone with this lineup. And look at the lineup we're against here. It is, as Lelujo would call it, it's the flat back seven. Spoilers, it's not flat. But yeah, there's just 7 players back there, and I think the 4-4 or the 4-2-4 wide really breaks this sort of defensive low block down pretty well. Jordan Graham not getting involved much in the match thus far. And we rested Plaheta completely. So we really don't have a lot of options to replace him out there. But we'll find something. I mean, Chong can play out there. I mean, I'd prefer not to play too many of the boys. Oh, the long throw comes in from Roberts, and Bakuna cleans it up. Finds Christian Bielik, the Polish international, who's got plenty of minutes at the World Cup, has a tip, and he can't quite keep the ball down there. And we go to the dressing room at halftime, 1-0 up. That wasn't the shout that I wanted there. I'm rushing through there. Pay attention, Wally. Pay bloody attention. So I've talked up this combination with the Mazzala and the inside forward, and we've seen naught of it. Absolutely naught. Right, we're going to make some substitutions here. We're going to bring Colonel Hogan off, because no doubt he's nearly done. Yeah, Hogan and Trusty. Like, Trusty's nearly done. All right. Trusty comes off for Sanderson. There's an easy one. We will bring Hogan off, and we are going to give Frank Tatum his debut. And Deeney comes off for Jukovic. Who else we're going to bring off here who's done? No one particularly badly. I wish I had an alternative out there for Jordan Graham that wasn't Chong, because George Hall play out there. Now, George Hall does not play out there. I could put Bakuna on and bring George Hall on in replacement and stick Bakuna out there. Does Bakuna play there? Yes, he does. As the inside forward. And we could go about it that way. But, do you know what we might? We might. Because Graham's not having a good game. He needs to come off. Jordan Graham, what are you doing? I think he's really setting himself up for a move. George Hall or Gary Gardner? I think we're going to give George Hall a run. We're going to give George Hall a run. We're going to play put a few kids out there, Wally. Put all the kids out there. We're going to talk to everyone except Frank. We're going to pump the fist for those guys and tell them to bring in the result intact. And you only get one debut. Go there, have some fun, kid. Rightio, there we go. Took me a while. I found it. It's funny, I don't get into team talks in the media talks, but team talks, something I can't bring myself to skip. Mark Roberts is going to have to come off here because he's absolutely done. And we're a bit short. So Longhello comes on there, and we're going to quickly just switch him for George Friend there. Looks happy. Let's just go see it out, son. That's the way. Rightio, 10 minutes left. Can we see it out here and maintain our third position on the ladder? Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, just out over the bar. I'm not sure. Trusty? He's not Trusty. That's Ruddy. I'm not sure Ruddy had that covered there. But look at that. Hannibal involved again. That's a lovely ball for Lucas Jukovic. All the way back to Christian Bielik. Bielik finds Hall. Hall plays the through ball for Jukovic. Jukovic will cut it across, will he? Jukovic goes himself, and he breaks his scoring drought. Lucas Jukovic, finally, off the mark. It has taken him some time, but he's off the mark here. Look, one might say he should have squared this for young Frank here. Look, young Frank had him in a good position. He might be offside there, so perhaps Jukovic has done the right thing. But at the end of the day, the big Duke puts the ball in the back of the net. It's 2-0 here. And do you know what? Bielik's looking exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. The whole team's exhausted. Stop telling me you're exhausted, boys. We know you all are. Rightio. Instructions. Be more disciplined. Let's waste a bit of time. I've got the overlap set wrong. I forgot to change that. I'm a genius. Absolute genius. Rightio. Collan finds Bielik. Oh, friend taken down in the area. The referee does not blow his whistle on point to the spot there. Brusic kicks the ball out, and hopefully it's just tidied up by Longello here. He finds Bakuna. Sanderson. Longello. Right, got the overlaps going well here. Now, George Friend looks for Bakuna, but that is George Friend? That was George Hall. Hall probably showing that he's a little bit out of sync with the team there due to not playing a lot. But we're knocking the ball around here nicely, and out comes Ruddy in a sweeper-keeper role. And, oh, shit, here we go. Sterling finds Campbell, and why wouldn't you slide there? Trusty. Is that Trusty? I'm going to say it's Trusty. No, it's George Friend. Why wouldn't you slide there? Perhaps George Friend doesn't slide because he's old, but... Oh, that is a lovely ball, and it is a lovely goal, and there's 2 minutes to go now, and we just need to see it out, lads. Come on. All right, Hannibal over the free kick. Looking for the big Duke on the back stick, but it comes to nothing. I'll just knock the ball around here, boys. If they don't have the ball, they can't score. Oh, this is what happened before. Ruddy, what are you doing? Ruddy, rightio. Good ball. Jangelo knocks it back, though. Right, guys, there's only a minute left. Oh, shit. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this at all, gang. Sterling again. He is offside. Put your flag up. Yes, he has. I was about to say, put your flag up, you filthy linesman. But he already had it in the air. Wasn't a drama. Absolute mongrel of a linesman, I was going to call him. But at the end of the day, it's all good. Like, Ruddy. You better Ruddy well deal with this well, son. Yeah, that's the way. Nice and long. Jukovic beaten in the air twice now. Lucas Jukovic beaten in the air there. Not his thing, but he's getting old. It's pretty apparent from any Blues fan watching him in real life. He's not the striker he was a couple of years ago. He's never the quickest bloke, but he had that initial burst of pace. What's going on here? Oh, it's just a disallowed goal. Yes, he's miles offside. And that bug's still in the game. Fix that one as well, SI, while you're at it. I know you've dropped a patch, but fix that bug for us. That'd be great. Rightio, we're going to go in. We're going to outstretch the arms and tell them that we got there in the end. That was pretty good. I would love it if we beat them. I just got that achievement, whatever that is for. Right, now that one's out of the way, let's go and see if we can deal with... Who did I say we were playing? Oh, I forget. Let's just go to the next game. Oh, just a couple of changes for the match against Sunderland. See, it's in front of me now. I can read it. And I've got my glasses on now, so I won't be squinting at the screen. George Friend hops out of the side there. A little bit of a dip in form after his big one here where he got the 3 goals. But that's to be expected. He was only in there filling a gap for me anyway. Trusty moves back out as the left winger. He's, again, not an ideal left wing back, but he'll do. And a Dean comes in replacing Friend. Roberts and Collan make up the back 4 with Ruddy in the goals. Bielik and Bakuna can stay in the centre of the park there and have another go there. I'm going to swap them back around. Chong comes back in the side. We're going to give Hannibal a run out there, and we're going to bring Plaheta off the bench a bit later perhaps. And Hogan and Deeney start up front. No surprises there. I thought it was the start game screen. It's obviously not. I'm going to have to talk crap for a little bit longer now. A couple of other things to note. Jobe Bellingham is coming on, or Jobe Bellingham rather, is coming along really well. And what do you know it? We've got a update here. I mean, just look at him. I need to start finding a spot in the first team for him. And he's only on 800 quid a week. Got a year and 7 months left on his contract. So if I was playing a long-term save here, I would be doing everything to get this boy signed down. Not a bad average value there, but I'd like to see his physicals build up a bit. And obviously, if I was doing this as a proper youth sale, I would be paying more attention to my youth training. But look, I think he's coming along really well. And you know what? He probably should be pushing Hall and Sterick, however you say his name, for that off the bench spot, especially now that young Jordan James is injured. It might have made a bit of room for Bellingham to get a few games after the World Cup and before Christmas. Rightio, we're going to just go with the Ask Man's advice there. And, Tadham's ineligible. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, bugger. Who's the other guy? What's his name? Where are you, son? And he's on international duty. Oh, my giddy aunt. I've caused myself a spot of bother here. Rightio, who are we going to put in the side? Just whoever, I reckon. Yeah, we're really lacking depth in strikers, both in the for the young kids as well. You know what? We're just going to go better the devil we know, and we're just going to be Stirk. Ryan Stirk. I'm terrible with names. You think as a football manager content creator, I would have got better with names by now. I absolutely haven't. Rightio. Let's get out there. Everyone's pleased, or at least reasonably happy. I mean, there's no bright green there, but there's enough green there to make me feel like I am doing the right thing here. Right, we're going to pump the fists, I think. Oh, Bielik's complacent. I don't like that. Now, show everyone we're justified. Christian Bielik, what are you doing? He's off to the World Cup. And I don't think his eye's quite on the prize here. Perhaps I should have picked Gary Gardner instead. We'll see. Gardner will probably get some time later in the match. But for now, let's just do what we can about putting these Mackhams to the sword here. That'd be nice. Don't you love that when you change your setting when a highlight pops up and you just see that little second of a highlight? I just stopped the goal then. I'm sure I did. Rightio. Hannibal can't win the ball back. And, well, Gooch. He didn't want to touch Gooch there, but not everyone does. It's not everyone's thing. Rightio. Ruddy brings the ball out. Right, I think I need to change that instruction for Ruddy. I don't like him bringing the ball out that much. That's a good ball for Colonel Hogan. Colonel Hogan finds the goal. The referee keeps his flag down, and somehow that is, well, that's just a worldie. Look at this. I don't know who hits this ball. Deeney brings it down, knocks it back. Bielik gives it over, and it's the man himself. It's Taith Chong. And he finds Hogan. Hogan, one touch, and then just sticks a leg out and finds the top corner. Leaves the keeper, no chance whatsoever. And, well, it's the an early 1-0 again. Chong goes himself this time. And, well, you call that a worldie, boss? Have a look at this. Well, it was almost a worldie, mate. Keep trying. I love what you're doing. Again, there is a back six there. A lot of defensive lineups, low blocks this year in FM from the AI managers I'm finding. Right, Harley Dean, Christian Bielik. The three in the heart of the defence there, just not on the ball around. It's a lovely ball for Taith Chong. And Taith Chong does not need a second chance there. What a fantastic strike. To the keeper's right-hand side, hard and low. Difficult spot for the keeper to get the ball. Colin, Bakuna, Chong. What did I tell you? What did Daljit tell us? Mazzala, inside forward, combination. I've also got them looking for overlaps there. So I've got Colin runs down here as well. But they didn't need Big Maxi at this stage. And yeah, just an absolute howitzer there from Taith Chong. And it's 2-0 here now. Pritchard goes in, back stick. Look, we've conceded a couple of goals from set pieces lately, but I think they've been more well executed set pieces, anything to do with my defensive routine. Bit of a run there from the skipper. Finds Chong. Chong has his cross blocked. Colin now finding Hannibal, and Hannibal off the bar. Oh, dearie me. We are peppering these boys. We are peppering them. But I think we're going to run into half-time here, and we're going to have to look at making a couple of changes. There's 3 there that I'm already looking at. They're going to get a little bit of time in the second half, but we're not going to make it like a forever thing. We're doing brilliant. Keep it up. Let's just keep the positive attitude going. So, the AI manager. Let me know now, if you're honest, where you think AI Eustace is at. We're going to go have a look at that at the end of this episode briefly. Oh, and it's a penalty. No, we'll let Deeney take it. We'll let Deeney take the penalty. Let's not mess about. Troy Deeney steps up, and, well, this is a chance to end... I'm not going to go with a scoring drought, but it's a good chance for him to get his name back on the score sheet, and he does. And it is 3-0 for Birmingham City. You can see the fans here at Stan Andrews going absolutely nuts. And, you know, that's like, there's actually people in the Gilmerick stand there. It's, I think that's one of the stands that's being fixed, or is it the other end? I think it's the Tilton that's being fixed. Anyway, the transfer of Birmingham in real life is, well, not transfer, the change of ownership in Birmingham in real life has fallen through as well. So that is not good, and it might make things a little bit easier for the AI, or a bit harder rather. Well, easier for the AI manager and harder for real life Eustace. That's what I meant to say. Come on, Wally, get your shit together. Right, yeah, winger on attack, Plaheta, thank you. Chong, you're good. Hogan, Deeney, you're good. Anyone else that wants to come off yet? I just want to get some match time with some people. So we are going to bring Christian Bielik off here, and we're going to bring Gary Gardner on. What else can we do here? Jukovic did score in the last match. Joel, we're not going to mess about with it too much. We're going to leave it at that. We're just going to pump the fist now. Try and see the result through. Both complacent. I don't care. They need a run, both of them. Norwich 2-0 up against Middlesbrough. Well, that's good. We need someone to peg at Middlesbrough back at the top of the ladder. Gooch goes off there. Gooch not getting much of a touch this game, obviously. Rightio. Dean now finds Juninho Bakuna. Bakuna Patata finds Hogan, or finds Plaheta, who finds Hogan. Hogan off the keeper and out. And we're going to get a chance at a corner here, guys. Right. Gary Gardner is going to put the ball into the box here for Birmingham City and see if we can score. But no, it's too far away. And Patterson makes no mistake recovering that one. I haven't got my headphones on today. I haven't got speakers for my PC at the moment. And I've got no match sounds on it. And I'm just realising how much the match sounds make me commentate better. However, Callum Connolly hits an absolute cannon there and straight at the fans in the Tilton. And that's not gone well there for us. And yeah, Ruddy reacts a bit late there, but there's just a channel there he can shoot through. That's not ideal. Anyway, we should run this one out. Not long left now. We're going to bring him off. Oh, this is new. Okay. We're going to make both of those changes. I'm just going to step things back a bit here. We're going to go balanced, and we're just going to go more disciplined. We're not going to time waste this time. I think that might have been us in the bum a little bit the last game. Anyway, we've got the American Austin Trusty over the ball here. And hopefully he can be involved here and seeing this 3-1 win out. Right, Harley Dean on the ball. Goes forward. Oh, Reza takes it off him. No, come on, boys. We can do better than that. Right, Sanderson cleans up. The substitute. Only on for a few minutes, Sanderson. His form has really dropped. He was my mainstay in pre-season and early in the season proper, but his form has really dropped off. So he's getting to know the plastic a bit on the bench there, and really he's struggled to knock Harley Dean out since Dean's come back. Graham finds Deaney. Jordan Graham gets involved and finds Deaney in the centre of the park, and that's 2 now for Deaney. Can we get the last one and get an unlikely hat trick for the skipper here? It'd be nice if we could, because, well, it'd just be nice if we could. No, I'm not going to bring him off. There's 4 minutes of added time here, and he could possibly get a goal, but he doesn't. And, well, that's 2 wins, guys. And 2 wins over sides that we were struggling against at the start of the year, playing the 5-3-2. So this just galvanises that we should play this lineup. Look, I don't think we're much more defensively vulnerable playing this lineup than we were with the 5-3-2. Obviously, we do commit more men forward playing this, but both through rotation reasons and because of not scoring against especially teams lower ranked on the ladder that just came and parked the bus against us. I think this formation is the way forward, at very least for mid to lower table sides. We might see the 3 at the back counter-attack when we play the bigger boys. Right, now I'm going to go and do some interdimensional Skyping here and see if we can get hold of Placey McPlaceholder, my contact in the alternate reality, who knows how Blues are doing over there. G'day there, you flaming galahs. Placey McPlaceholder here, and we're going to have a look, see how this flaming blue side are doing in this alternate reality here. Rightio, so here's the Skybet Championship ladder, and as you can see, AI John Eustace has only got Birmingham at 11th on the ladder. They're at 29 points and not doing anywhere near as well as the Birmingham side in the Prime universe. Old Johnny Eustace here is having a real bloody time of it. He doesn't have a single player rating above 7. None of these bogans can pull their finger out of their ass and play a decent game for him by the looks of it here. So he might be in a little bit of shit unless he sorts that crap out before the end of the season. Top of the goal scoring list, no bloody surprise there. It's Deany and Colonel Hogan. The two of them doing well, and Jordan James and Chongi chipping in with a couple of goals each. Let's go have a look at the tactics they're playing here. Wow, there's a transfer. They've got Andre Wisdom in, so there's someone gone out. We'll have a look at the transfers in a second. But they're still playing the back. Well, they're playing a back freaking 9 there. Hannibal and Chong in the centre of the park here, and Bielik and Hannibal off to the World Cup. But it's a pretty similar back for what Noddy was playing before he changed to the 4-2-4. Juninho Bacuna is on the bloody transfer list. What are you doing, AI Eustace? What the flaming heck are you up to? What a idiot. I can't believe he's even considering putting that guy on the transfer list. What a good player. We only freaking signed him last transfer window. Well, I didn't expect that one. Otherwise, not a lot to see here. Let's just have a quick look at the transfers. Andre Wisdom coming on a free transfer. He's the only real one that's unexpected, that hasn't happened over in the Prime universe. And yeah, no one extra out there. So that's it from me for now. We can't maintain this kind of power required to traverse the wall between the realms for much longer. So this is Placey McPlaceholder signing off, and have a good weekend, you mongrels. What a strange dude. Anyway, low budget here. I can't afford expensive correspondence in alternative realities. What do you think this is? Anyway, we're doing well, I think. We're second. AI Eustace is 11th. On top of that, real life Eustace, he's 13th. That's how I think with Birmingham having a fantastic year in real life. That's how easily excited Birmingham City fans are at the moment. Is that 13th place has us all absolutely creaming our dacks for the rest of the season. Hopefully we can keep the run of form going. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. We'll be back for you with some more games soon. Probably games around the Christmas period, I think. My name's Waylon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.